All week, David Cameron has been under pressure on his tax affairs. Yesterday, he faced protesters calling for more transparency. Today, he feels he's delivered it. The first Prime Minister in history to set out so many details about his income and the tax he pays on it. There's no evidence of tax avoidance, just further proof of his wealth.
Hi, Bob. How are you? Good to see you.
We already knew that David Cameron received £300,000 when his father died in 2010. But we now know he got a further £200,000 from his mother the following year. Downing Street denied suggestions that this was done to minimise tax liabilities. Instead, it was to share the inheritance more fairly between him and his brother. And a leading tax expert says the evidence is that the Prime Minister has paid everything that's due.
I think the main point from these tax returns that he's put to bed all the criticism, and he's clearly paid all the tax that was due, and even beyond that, he set the bar very high for future Prime Ministers by going beyond the call of duty.
The new details also reveal that the Prime Minister and his wife Samantha were taxed on the £47,000 they got each last year from renting out their home in London's Notting Hill while living in Downing Street. But critics say that David Cameron still has questions to answer. Why has only a 4-page summary of his tax affairs been produced and not the full returns which go to Revenue and Customs? And did any of the money he received from shares while he was leader of the opposition come from other overseas trusts, as well as from his father's investment company? If the Prime Minister thought that greater transparency would bring better headlines, he may well be thinking again this morning. Ian Watson, BBC News.